Good morning, gentlemen. We're holding now on the 80th of the segments of the wonderful series, Think Before You Speak, and we are dedicating this today to a very special little baby that was just born to Klal Yisrael. Mabruk Mazal Tov. The name of the baby for Hatzlacha and Beracha and Siyata Dishmaya, to grow up to be a great Talmid Chacham. Zalman Haim Ben Tzion. Hashem should give him Siyata Dishmaya to Eisvax to grow to be a great Talmid Chacham in Klal Yisrael. This class is also dedicated Leilu Nishmat Chafetz Chaim, Leilu Nishmat Luza Liza Bat Hanriet, and our children that passed in the fire, Ruach Hashem Tenichenam Began Eden. This class is also dedicated to Abnei Chabura for Bracha V'Atzlacha Blidai, and it is also dedicated specifically for the Hatzlacha Shemirat Ma'alya of Chaim Davido ben Chayesara. The name of today's class, the title is The Eruv. Now listen to this. We know that we're in the middle of the laws of Rechilut, which is defined as one person telling somebody else something that someone else said about them, causing bad feelings between the person that they are talking to and the person they're talking about. That is Rechilut, causing bad feelings between Jews by doing or telling someone about somebody else. I want to tell you this amazing story that actually happened once, and this particular story will highlight to you how Rechilut is even prohibited even when it's spoken berabim. You know, sometimes you think when someone speaks in front of a lot of people, it must be true, because they wouldn't say it like that in the open if it wasn't. Nobody wants to be caught telling something that's not true. So listen to this story. You have a few people, neighbors, who are in their backyard all together, and they're building an Eruv together. These are people that live in a building. They share this backyard in the building, and now they're building an Eruv on the outside of the backyard around the building. So like this, all these tenants in the building can carry on Shabbat afternoon in their backyard. As they're building the Eruv together, the neighbors, a guy comes walking over from across the street, and he says to them, "Hey, wow, you guys are really working nicely together. I see as tenants, as neighbors, you really get along. This is amazing to me because my brother-in-law wanted to move into your building. And Reuven told him, don't move into that building because the guys there don't get along. I can't believe it. You guys look like you do get along. You're all pitching it together. Looks like you guys are friends, buddies, building the Eruv together in friendship." Now, this guy who came across the street and told the tenants, the neighbors, this about Reuven, that he said that the people in this building do not get along and don't like each other, that already is Rechilut. And he violated the Isur of Rechilut in spite of the fact these three guys cannot believe a word that was just told to them. So just because this guy said that Reuven said people don't get along in this building, that doesn't give you a right to believe it. But then you're going to say, but wait, but he said it to three people. And in halacha, sometimes when you say something in front of three people as opposed to one person, that already is considered like you spoke berabim. And there already, it looks like that there's more credibility to the story. So shouldn't we be able to believe it? No. Not only can't you believe it, you're not allowed to believe it. These three guys cannot hold anything against Reuven as if he never said anything wrong about the people in their building and the fact that they really do get along. So from here we learn an incredible concept. Even when someone speaks in public or in front of three people, concepts of rechilut, by bad-mouthing to certain people about somebody else, still you're not allowed to believe the words that he told you. However, like all Lashon HaRechilut, if someone tells you something about someone else that might have a practical relevance, it might be something that you need to protect yourself with, then you're allowed to believe it enough just to protect yourself, but you're not allowed to believe the facts to be true. And therefore, when you see people getting along in Klal Yisrael, which is something that we need so desperately, be so careful. Don't say anything that chas v'shalom would turn the tide, because it's those people that bringing a possible Geulah closer. Thank you for listening.